What if I told you that right now, at this very moment, you possess an ancient healing power that requires no medicine, no doctor's visit, and no prescription? A power so profound that Buddhist monks have used it for over 2,000 years to heal their bodies, eliminate chronic pain, and restore vitality? I'm not talking about wishful thinking or pseudoscience. I'm talking about a documented 5-minute Buddhist ritual that activates your body's natural healing intelligence. Stay with me, because what I'm about to share could change everything you thought you knew about healing. By the end of this video, you'll discover the exact 5-minute practice that has helped thousands of practitioners experience relief from pain, restored energy, and bodily peace without a single pill. Dear friends, I want you to take a moment and think about how you feel right now in your body. Perhaps there's that familiar ache in your lower back that's been your unwelcome companion for years. Maybe your knees protest every time you climb stairs. Or perhaps it's that persistent tension in your shoulders and neck that never quite goes away. You've tried so many things, haven't you? Physical therapy, medications, exercises, supplements. Some provided temporary relief, but the discomfort always returns. And here's what breaks my heart. So many of you have begun to believe that this is just how life is now. That pain and declining health are simply the price of getting older. But what if that belief itself is the very thing blocking your healing? The Buddha taught something remarkable about the body that Western medicine is only now beginning to understand. Our bodies possess an innate wisdom, a natural healing capacity that we've simply forgotten how to access. Today, I'm going to share with you 4 profound insights from Buddhist scripture that will unlock this healing power within you. And the beautiful truth is this practice takes only 5 minutes. If this topic speaks to your heart, consider subscribing so we can continue this Dharma journey together. Many practitioners in our community have found these teachings life-changing. Join us by subscribing. Now, let me share the first profound truth. First, understand that your mind and body are not separate entities. They are one living system. Have you noticed how when you're stressed, your body tightens? How anxiety creates stomach problems? How worry manifests as headaches? This isn't coincidence. The Buddha addressed this truth directly in the Satipatthana Sutta when he taught, "Whenever the mind is scattered, the body suffers. Whenever the mind is calm, the body heals." This teaching, given over 25 centuries ago, is now confirmed by modern neuroscience. Your thoughts directly influence your nervous system, your immune function, your inflammation levels, and your pain perception. When the Buddha spoke these words to his disciples, he wasn't being metaphorical. He was describing the actual mechanism of how our consciousness shapes our physical reality. Think about what happens in your daily life in 2025. You wake up and immediately check your phone. Stress hormones flood your system before you even get out of bed. You rush through your morning, your shoulders hunched, your jaw clenched. By noon, your body is screaming at you, but you've become so disconnected that you don't even notice until the pain becomes unbearable. This is the scattered mind the Buddha warned about. But here's the beautiful truth. The reverse is equally powerful. When you intentionally calm your mind, even for just 5 minutes, your body responds immediately. Your nervous system shifts from stress mode to healing mode. Your muscles release their grip. Your immune system strengthens. Your natural pain relief mechanisms activate. I'd love to hear your experience with this teaching in the comments below. And if you haven't subscribed yet, join our growing Sangha. We explore profound Buddhist wisdom every week. Drop a comment and let me know if you've experienced this mind-body connection. Now, let me guide you to the second powerful insight. Second, your breath is the bridge between your mind and your body's healing power. Most people go through their entire lives never truly breathing. We take shallow, stressed breaths that keep our bodies in survival mode. But the Buddha taught us something extraordinary about the breath. In the Anapanasati Sutta, he instructed, breathing in long, one knows, I am breathing in long. Breathing out long, one knows, I am breathing out long. And in this way, one dwells contemplating the body in the body, ardent, clearly comprehending, and mindful. This simple instruction contains the complete key to bodily healing. When you bring conscious awareness to your breath, something miraculous happens. Your parasympathetic nervous system activates. This is your body's natural healing mode. In this state, your body repairs damaged tissue, reduces inflammation, balances hormones, and releases natural pain-relieving endorphins. Let me give you a concrete example from our modern world. Sarah, a 62-year-old practitioner in our community, suffered from chronic fibromyalgia for 15 years. She had tried every medication, every therapy. Nothing provided lasting relief. Then she learned this simple Buddhist breathing practice. 5 minutes each morning, simply sitting and breathing consciously, exactly as the Buddha instructed. Within 2 weeks, her pain levels began to decrease. Within 2 months, she reduced her medication by half. Within 6 months, she was experiencing days completely free of pain for the first time in over a decade. Was this a miracle? No, it was simply her body finally receiving permission to do what it was designed to do: heal itself. When you breathe consciously, you're not just moving air. You're sending a direct signal to every cell in your body that it's safe, that it can stop defending and start repairing. This is the practical application of the Buddha's teaching in the 21st century. If you're finding value in this teaching, a like helps share this Dharma with others who need it. And please subscribe. We release new Dharma teachings every week to support your practice. This brings us to the third transformative truth. Third, your body holds accumulated tension and pain from years of unconscious living, and you can release it through compassionate awareness. Have you ever noticed that your pain isn't just physical? That it carries emotional weight? That your tight shoulders hold the burden of responsibilities you've carried for decades? That your aching back contains the strain of supporting everyone else while neglecting yourself? The Buddha understood this profound truth. In the Kayagatasati Sutta, he taught, one abides contemplating the body as a body, contemplating feelings as feelings, understanding that all suffering arises from clinging and can be released through mindful awareness. This teaching reveals something Western medicine is only beginning to understand. Your body doesn't just experience pain, it stores trauma, stress, and emotional suffering in your tissues, your muscles, your very cells. Every time you ignored your body's signals, every time you pushed through pain, every time you said, "I don't have time to rest," your body recorded that message. And over years, these accumulated messages become chronic pain, persistent inflammation, and degenerative conditions. But here's the profound hope in the Buddha's teaching. Just as your body learned to hold this tension, it can learn to release it. Not through force, not through fighting against it, but through compassionate awareness. Let me share how this works in practical terms. When you sit in your 5-minute practice, you're not trying to fix your body or eliminate pain. You're simply bringing kind, gentle awareness to whatever sensations arise. You notice the tightness in your shoulder without judgment. You feel the ache in your knee with compassion. You acknowledge the discomfort in your back with the same tenderness you would show a suffering child. And something extraordinary happens. When pain is met with compassion rather than resistance, it begins to soften. When tension is acknowledged rather than ignored, it begins to release. This isn't magic. It's the natural response of a nervous system that finally feels safe enough to let go. John, a 68-year-old retired teacher, practiced this for just 5 minutes daily. He had suffered from chronic neck pain for 20 years following a car accident. The pain had become his identity, something he believed would never change. But when he began bringing compassionate awareness to his neck during his daily practice, not trying to change anything, just being present with kindness, something shifted. The pain began to soften. The range of motion in his neck improved. After 3 months, he had more mobility and less pain than he'd had in 2 decades. His doctors were amazed, but the Buddha would not have been surprised at all. Share your thoughts below. Our community learns from each other. Have you experienced how compassion toward your body changes your pain? Now, the fourth and final truth might be the most powerful of all. Fourth, consistency in practice matters more than intensity. 5 minutes daily transforms, 5 hours occasionally does not. This is where so many sincere practitioners lose their way. We live in a culture that worships intensity, that believes more is always better. So when people discover a healing practice, they want to do it for hours. They throw themselves into it with tremendous enthusiasm. And then, 3 days later, they quit. The Buddha warned against this very tendency. In the Dhammapada, verse 239, he taught, "Little by little, moment by moment, a wise person removes impurities, as a silversmith removes the dross from silver." Notice what he didn't say. He didn't say, remove all impurities at once through heroic effort. He said little by little, moment by moment. This is the secret that transforms lives. Your body doesn't heal through dramatic interventions. It heals through consistent, gentle, daily support. Think about how healing actually works in nature. A tree doesn't grow overnight. A wound doesn't close in an instant. Healing is always a gradual, patient process. When you practice this 5-minute Buddhist healing ritual every single day, you're not just doing a technique. You're teaching your nervous system a new pattern. You're training your body to remember its natural state of ease. You're creating a daily appointment with healing that your body begins to anticipate and prepare for. Here's what happens practically when you commit to 5 minutes daily. Week 1, you might not notice dramatic changes, but your nervous system is already beginning to shift. Week 2, you start sleeping better, your body feels slightly more relaxed. Week 4, you notice pain that was constant is now intermittent. Week 8, you realize you're moving more easily than you have in years. Week 12, people start asking you what you've done differently. You look younger, lighter, more vital. This isn't because 5 minutes is a magic number. It's because 5 minutes is sustainable. You can do 5 minutes no matter how busy you are. You can do 5 minutes even on your worst days. And it's this consistency, this daily returning, that creates the conditions for deep healing. Margaret, a 71-year-old grandmother in our community, is living proof. She had severe arthritis in her hands, could barely hold her grandchildren. She started practicing 5 minutes every morning without fail. Not 30 minutes when she felt motivated. Not an hour on weekends. 5 minutes every single day. After 6 months, her grip strength had improved by 40%. Her pain levels dropped by 60%. Her doctors reduced her medications. But here's what she told me was most important. Those 5 minutes became the foundation of her day. They reminded her that she had the power to influence her own healing. They gave her hope when everything else felt out of control. If you're finding value in this teaching, a like helps share this Dharma with others who need it. And please subscribe. We release new Dharma teachings every week to support your practice. So, dear Dharma companions, let me bring this all together for you. We've explored 4 profound truths today. First, your mind and body are one system. When you calm your mind, your body heals. Second, your breath is the bridge to your body's natural healing power. Third, compassionate awareness releases accumulated tension and pain. Fourth, 5 minutes daily transforms, while 5 hours occasionally does not. Now, I want to give you the exact 5-minute practice. Find a comfortable seated position, either in a chair or on a cushion. Close your eyes gently. First minute, simply notice your breath. Don't change it, just observe it flowing in and out. Second minute, begin breathing more slowly and deeply, counting 4 seconds in, 4 seconds out. Third minute, scan your body from head to toe, noticing any areas of tension or pain with compassionate awareness. Fourth minute, imagine healing light or energy flowing to those areas with each breath. Fifth minute, rest in stillness, allowing your body to absorb this healing presence. That's it, 5 simple minutes. But done consistently, these 5 minutes access the same healing wisdom that Buddhist monks have used for millennia. If this Dharma teaching resonated with you, please like this video and subscribe for weekly wisdom. Share your biggest insight from today's teaching in the comments. I read every single one. What spoke to your heart today? Was it the mind-body connection? The power of breath? The importance of compassion toward your pain? Or the truth about consistency? Let me know below. Click that subscribe button to join our community of practitioners and turn on notifications so you never miss a teaching. Remember, dear friends, you are not broken. You do not need to be fixed. You simply need to remember what your body has always known, how to heal itself. May this practice bring you comfort, relief, and the deep peace of knowing that healing is always possible. May you be well. May you be at ease. May you know the profound joy of a body restored to its natural state of health. Until we meet again in the next teaching, practice well, live with compassion, and trust in the healing wisdom that lives within you.